Hello Matt, it is Thursday, and this is going to be the filmmaking vlog. Basically 99% of the content of this vlog is going to be to do, actually now more like 70% of the vlog is going to be to do filmmaking. The other 30% is going to be your punishment, so that's what I'm going to say about first after the intro. Okay, so your punishment. You of course missed out your well, you didn't miss out. You didn't upload your vlog on Saturday before midnight, so that means you, like a lot of other times, we need both our punishments at the same time. Like, it's ridiculous how many times this happened. I'd say I think it's about 3 times. So yeah, I've got to do punishment. You've got to do punishment. So yeah, we're both in the wrong here. But anyway, yeah, you have got a punishment to do. So what is it going to be? I'm not really thought about it that much, but seeing as you said for me to walk into a shop, actually, the light isn't very good, is it? Can you see the light? Wait. I think you could probably see the light for the first part of the vlog. More. Yeah, if you can see the light for the first part of the vlog, just don't mind me. I just looked at it, thought it was a bit high. But anyway, yeah, your punishment, it's going to be, seeing as you said to me, walk in a shop with a mohawk, I'm pretty much saying to you, your punishment is to spend 3 hours, actually no, 2 3/4 hours, I'll cut off a quarter of an hour to make it more rounded for my OCD's sake. That is half of my shift at work, okay? You need to spend 2 3/4 hours in a shop. Can be any shop you want, but you need to stay grounded in there for 2 3/4 hours. Yeah, any shop, and basically you're not allowed to leave it. Yeah, you need to go that, and yeah, basically just you spend 2 3/4 hours, just record the process of it. It's preferably a big shop, preferably like the Tesco's on Napier Road or something like that. But yeah, quite a big shop. Spend 2 3/4 hours there, and then yeah, it's basically your punishment for uploading it. I don't even know how much later it was than midnight, but anyway, yeah. That's my punishment idea. I may suggest a few more, but for now, that's what it's going to be. I have another punishment suggestion I just thought of. You remember the 10 subscriber special we did like probably 2 years ago now? 1 3/4 years ago, some ridiculous time ago. You did the or like, what was it, chili heat wave Doritos or whatever it was, or was it you got normal Doritos and then you put like chili sauce or hot sauce over them? Yeah, you need to do that again, and yeah, you basically need to redo that like I did my cinnamon challenge, and after that you need to do the cinnamon challenge. So yeah, basically just do the cinnamon challenge and that, just like a real mix up of old stuff which we both did. So you need to do either a really hot punishment or a really long punishment. Your choice. If you want me to suggest another punishment, I'll suggest it for you, but yeah. So like I said, this is going to be the filmmaking vlog, which you're probably not going to be that interested in. I'm going to be on my review a bit later, which is unfortunately not going to be on Catching Fire because, again, I didn't watch it. I had so much time, I've no excuse, I didn't watch it. Gonna watch it last night, couldn't. But I've got an excuse for what I was doing last night, which I will go into in my filmmaking part of the vlog. So for the last week I've basically been working full time on my 2 projects, which I'm working on right now, which is the promotional video for college and the Legend of Dad Cook 3/4. Technically it's 3 films I'm working on, but oh well, Legend of Dad Cook counts as 1 film. So yeah, so with the promotional video I'm now officially into editing. That's what I've been doing since, well, Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, unfortunately, we did a jack-off thing, which with another teacher that I have on Wednesday, which is so crap, not editing-wise. So yeah, anyway, we did that. An ulcer's just formed on this side of my face. That's awful. But yeah, an ulcer formed, like right now. That's why I'm going like that. Shouldn't eat so many mints. But anyway, I'm in editing and I'm about halfway through right now, so I should be finished by Tuesday. And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I am finished. Because there is a deadline for that. So that's one piece of news, and the other piece of filmmaking news is about Leisure Tiger 3-4. I have officially completed the first version of the script. A few things have probably got to be added, a few continuity issues have got to be resolved, but I have completed the first version of the script, or first draft if you will, of both Leisure Tiger 3 and 4. So yeah, from beginning of 3 to the end of 4 I've completed the script for both of them. So yeah, if you thought it'd be interesting. So yeah, probably in the next few weeks I'm going to start the process of putting things up on Facebook, saying if anyone wants to be a voice actor they can contact me and I'll contact them, and then we'll do like a mail each other and then actually do voice acting for the movie. But yeah, that's going to be the next few weeks. I set myself a deadline on Wednesday to finish the script like entirely. The only things I'm allowed to edit after next Wednesday, or this Wednesday, are character names, because I've currently got placeholder names for all the characters, not the final names. I know it's a bit weird for me to do it that way around. Usually it's think of the characters first and then story afterwards, but I'm doing it placeholder character names, and I'm going to change them afterwards because I'm still using the character names I had in the Legend of Daniel Cook 3 idea that I did about 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago. So I'm using those names, but I'm probably going to change them because it's going to be a lot more serious than it was originally. But anyway, speaking of the original Legend of Daniel Cook 3, although kind of, I've also been testing out a few effects which I'm going to be using in Legend of Daniel 3 and 4 hopefully. One of which includes a lightsaber effect. Yes, you heard right, a lightsaber effect. You know all those fan films where they get their lightsabers out? Like, they actually have real effects. I kind of, sort of figured out how to do it, and I made 2 seconds over the original Legend of Daniel 3 original video. This is the test I did on Tuesday even. So it's pretty good, I think. It's not as convincing as it could be, but that's because I only did about an hour. But just that was an hour to make 2 seconds of lightsaber footage, so I'm probably going to need to work on my effort for that. But that was Power Director 10. That's the power of Power Director 10. It can make lightsabers. So I'm testing that. And also I have made 2 models for the vehicles, which it's not giving away spoilers showing them, so I'll show you them. Okay, so this is the first one. Yeah, it's the vehicles air fighter / starfighter, and this is the other one. So this is like, these will be in the eventual movie when it's released, God knows when. So I've been working on these and also a load of characters. I've basically been all the way through my Lego tub down here, got out every single character related, like minifigure related brick, and put it together to make a minifigure. So all the leftover pieces down here. Literally, this bag is so much Lego minifigure stuff, and then there's all the completed Lego minifigures in this tin. Make sure nothing drops out. So these are all the completed minifigures which will be used in the movie. So yeah, that's what I've been working on for like the past few days since I finished the script. So yeah, things are moving along nicely. I think the movie probably, hopefully, not 100%, may not happen, but I may start like shooting and doing voice acting like in probably a space of 2 months. Bit ambitious, I know, but hopefully I'll start by mid-May, and then hopefully finish by the end of summer shooting, and then I can start editing. So things moving on nicely, and I just broke the vehicle. So yeah, let's move on into the review. Okay, so like I said, I didn't watch Catching Fire, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know why. I've got no excuse, so I am going to watch it this week, which I won't because I always make promises. Like, literally, how many promises that I made that I broke? I'm sorry, I just break so many promises here. I said I was going to make more outdoor vlogs, didn't. I said I was going to watch like movies like I, Robot, Forrest Gump, didn't. Mate, I break so many promises, but either way. We're going to hopefully fulfill that. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to need to think of another movie to review, but luckily there's been a movie that I wanted to review for ages. And basically, it's one of those movies, you know, one of those movies that you never think you'll like. I saw this movie actually ages ago, like November. So you know those movies that you've seen ages ago, you've seen a load of other movies in the meantime, but you still think about, like, you actually still think about it. a lot, and you can't get out of your head, as much as you try and think about other movies, yeah, that movie for me is Air Force One. So that's what I'm going to review. And you may also have seen, if you've seen Air Force One, which I'm not 100% sure you have, but in my last Thursday vlog, Tuesday vlog even, the week before, in my Battlefront gameplay, there's one of the clips that had Get Off My Plane by Harrison Ford. That was a line in the movie, so yeah, if you wanted to know. So yeah, I'm going to review Air Force One. So this is basically made at the pinnacle of the action film age, like 1997. It's about terrorists who sneak aboard the President of the United States private jet called Air Force One to kill the President and release the hold the President hostage and free the dictator leader from the United States prison. So he's hold the President hostage to get the government to release or the Constitution to release the dictator. So it is more of the action film than that. That's not really focused on that much, but the real action film is Gary Oldman, the villain, facing off against Harrison Ford, the president. Two of my favourite actors of all time, just battling out together, boom. Freaking the action this movie is so good. It's on, would an airplane be a conventional place to have an action film? It is basically a Die-Hard clone, but it does have enough original stuff in it to, especially this setting. Freaking an airplane is a very original setting, I think, which does give a lot more confinement to the action, and yeah, it gives a lot more possibility. And yeah, basically the action movie is brilliant. Just the gun shooting and everything. Yeah, it's really action packed. You're on the edge of your seat for the whole movie. And also there's a ticking time bomb because the hostages, the passengers on Air Force One at the time, are, including the president's wife and his daughter, are being they're executing one hostage every half hour. So it's just until they get the dictator released. So yeah, that is another real ticking time bomb that really does work. So yeah, and it does cut back to the dictator story again and again, now again. And yeah, that ends up being a little bit disappointing, the villain, the dictator being released. It does kind of build up it's being built up like this, and then it goes all the way back down. Probably the only real complaint about the movie, that does end a bit too fast. Actually, another one is that it goes on a bit too long at the end. I don't think it's giving anything away, saying Harrison Ford obviously wins. But yeah, there's another villain that's eventually revealed, and need to take care of him, and he's kind of forgotten about for most of the movie, and brings up at the end. But other than that, it's a great movie. Great performances, Aaron and Harrison Ford both kick out of the park, and it has obviously Get Off My Plane, which is completely, it doesn't mean anything. On the surface, that line means absolutely nothing. Unlike other action movie lines, but it's one of those lines you just don't care that it means nothing. It's so cheesy and so out there and so unpresident-like. It's so funny and also so thrilling at the same time. So yeah, that, and the action movie was great, performance is great. Yeah, I'd say what should I give it? I'd say it's a very, 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 very good movie, but it's one of those movies that does stick with you for a long time after viewing it. So it's not all spectacular good, but it is very, very, very good movie. Okay, so that's basically it for the vlog. Right, I haven't actually said this, but subscribers, if you have any ideas for Matt's Punishment, please leave them below, but you probably won't because you haven't ever commented on these vlogs. Despite the amount of times we might have said comment your ideas, you have never commented your ideas. I don't like to accuse people, but you've not really been following our advice. So yeah, please comment if you really want to about ideas of Matt's Punishment, and yeah, Matt and I will see you on Saturday. So yeah, bye.